In the silence of the studio, a blank canvas of glass awaits. We begin with humble white foam, the unlikely foundation for a majestic primeval forest. Before we build, witness the transformation from static materials to a breathing ecosystem where water flows and ancient creatures find a home in this miniature world. See the soul of the forest in the eyes of the walker. This 60-day journey is a symphony of patience, craft, and the ultimate breath of life. We start on day one by placing the first blocks of foam. These weightless pieces will soon become the heavy cliffs and deep valleys of our new universe. Listen to the sharp rhythm of the blade. Each cut removes the artificial flatness, carving out the rugged spirit of nature from these once characterless synthetic blocks. With careful precision, we bond the layers together. This skeleton of foam must be strong and layered to support the complex life that will soon thrive here. The foundation is set, a grayish-white mountain rising from nothing. It is time to breathe texture and color into this void, masking the human hand entirely. The transformation begins with a blend of mortar and minerals. This heavy paste will provide the realistic weight and feel of ancient, weather-beaten mountain stone. We coat every inch, banishing the white foam from sight. The brush strokes are deliberate, hiding our traces and awakening the sleeping breath of the mountain rocks. Texture is the language of time. By dabbing and stippling the wet surface, we simulate centuries of erosion and the harsh beauty of the natural world's elements. We carve deep fissures and cracks where the light can hide and shadows can play. These small details are what convince the eye that this is nature. Nature is never just one color. We layer shades of earth and rust, mimicking the oxidation of minerals and the organic staining found in the deep woods. A gentle mist keeps the surface moist, allowing the cement to cure slowly and strongly. This humidity is the first hint of the tropical forest to come. The foundation of the stone is now awake. What was once industrial waste has been reborn as a rugged landscape, ready to cradle the coming green life. Behind this primeval mask, we install the heart of the system. A silent pump will circulate the lifeblood of our world, keeping the water fresh and moving. These tubes are the veins of the forest. We hide them deep within the structure, ensuring that the magic of the flowing water remains an unexplained wonder. We add gnarled wood and ancient-looking branches, bridging the gap between stone and sky. These skeletal forms provide a natural scaffolding for the future forest canopy. Small pebbles and fine debris are scattered at the base, just as they would fall in the wild. Every detail adds a layer of believable natural history. The first trickle of water begins its descent. It follows the paths we carved, bringing the sound of the wild into the glass walls for the first time. The flow is the soul of the jungle. This constant movement oxygenates the water and creates the humid microclimate that our delicate plants and mosses will need. Our circulation system is now fully functional and hidden. This self-sustaining cycle is the foundation of a healthy ecosystem that will survive the months and years ahead. Now we prepare the earth. A rich mixture of fiber, minerals, and nutrients will provide the perfect medium for roots to take hold and lush greenery to flourish. We pack the life-giving soil into every nook and cranny. These pockets of earth are the lungs of our landscape, ready to breathe life into the forest floor. Each piece of moss is a tiny world of its own. We place them carefully with tweezers, building a soft green tapestry that will soon cover the stone. Dainty ferns and tropical greens find their place among the cliffs. Their delicate leaves reach out for the humidity, bringing a vibrant sense of growth and vitality. We scatter the remnants of the old forest to build the new. Dried leaves provide shelter, release beneficial tannins, and complete the look of a wild jungle floor. Day 15 marks the beginning of the green era. Every branch and leaf acts as a miniature lung, filtering the air and stabilizing this fragile new world. The hard edges of construction are gone, replaced by the soft embrace of nature. This is the transition from a project to a living, breathing, aquatic sanctuary. Time becomes the master builder now. Over the coming weeks, we watch in silence as the moss weaves its way into the cracks and the ferns unfurl. Patience is our greatest tool. In this quiet period, the roots find their way deep into the structure, anchoring the life of the forest to the stone foundation. The cycle of day and night begins. Under the blue glow of the moon, the forest rests, preparing for the next stage of its long 60-day transformation. We introduce the first inhabitants. These tiny shrimp are the diligent cleaners of our world, grazing on algae and keeping the ecosystem in a state of balance. The snail moves with a slow, deliberate grace. Every creature here has a purpose, contributing to the harmony of this self-sustaining universe we have built together. Science meets art as we monitor the water. Stable chemistry is vital, ensuring that the environment is perfectly tuned for the arrival of its most famous residents. After 60 days, the human touch has vanished completely. Nature has taken over, creating a masterpiece that looks as if it has existed for 1,000 years. The moment of truth arrives. We welcome the masters of the shoreline, the curious mudskippers, into a world designed specifically for their unique and prehistoric lifestyle. With surprising strength, they emerge from the water. These fish that walk are the ultimate bridge between two worlds, claiming their new territory with ancient instincts. Look closely at the blink of an eye. Their gaze reflects the wisdom of evolution, surviving in the space where the tide meets the trees and the mud. Life in the miniature forest is dynamic and real. The hunt is on as the inhabitants find their place in the food chain of this self-contained universe. They communicate through movement and posture. In this lush environment, we witness the complex social lives of creatures often forgotten by the modern, fast-moving world. The journey is complete. From hollow foam to a living masterpiece, we have created a sanctuary where time stands still and nature speaks in a soft whisper. Every corner tells a story of survival and peace. The harmony of water, wood, and life creates a soothing rhythm that heals the soul of the observer. In the midst of the waterfall, find your own peace. This project is a reminder that we can always build beauty from the most mundane of materials. Let the green world breathe into your life. The 60-day wait was the small price to pay for the eternal beauty of a self-sustaining miniature jungle. From the void, a universe was born. May this piece of nature stay with you, a quiet echo of the forest in your own home and heart. To keep a world this small thriving, a gentle hand is sometimes needed. We act only as guardians, ensuring that the balance remains perfect for every living cell. Small wonders are everywhere if you look close enough. The shrimp's tireless work keeps the water crystal clear, a vital service in our enclosed forest world. Follow the walker as it navigates its domain. Every hop and slide is a testament to the versatility of life, finding a way to thrive in two environments. The light beneath the surface is a dance of shadows and gold. Even in the depths, the forest is alive with the energy of the sun's artificial glow. A rare moment of vulnerability in the wild. This fish, so alien yet so familiar, finds comfort in the humid embrace of the wood and the stone. The sound of a single drop is a melody in itself. In this quiet universe, we learn to appreciate the smallest movements and the slowest of rhythms. Back in the water, the walker becomes a swimmer once more. Its grace in both realms is the reason we built this complex, multi-level aquatic landscape. The forest is maturing, adding layers of color we didn't even plant. These natural stowaways are a sign that the ecosystem is truly beginning to function. Our design meets its purpose as the walker climbs the cliff. The texture we painstakingly carved into the foam provides the perfect grip for its adventurous ascent. The waterfall is the voice of the forest, a constant white noise that masks the sounds of the outside world and brings peace to the viewer. To survive is to be invisible. In the dappled shadows of our creation, the walker hides in plain sight, a master of disguise in a miniature world. Roots are the silent anchors of the world. They reach deep into the heart of our mountain, turning industrial materials into the very foundation of biological life. In this small space,